Hello everyone, I'm Campbell, and welcome to episode 2 of my Minecraft Let's Play. And right now, there is currently a zombie on my lawn. Anyways, I thought we'd start off today by giving a really quick tour of generally what happened in the last episode, because I know it was a little bit confusing with the edits here. So to start off, we have the base here, which I wrapped up, and I'm thinking we're probably gonna want to remodel the inside here, because looking at the inside, there's a little bit of a wackiness going on, and I'm all for wackiness. However, it just, for some reason, it just doesn't sit right the way I built the whole thing here, because I'm thinking it's primarily the roof, because if we take a look up here, it's a hot mess. It's just I have a I have a crafting table up here too. There was a creeper just over there, and it's walked off on me. I'll probably run into it later, but and oh dear, I just lost my train of thought. Oopsie daisy. Moving on. Oh gee, I almost fell into this. Okay, so I was walking through here. I almost fell into there. And I need to, this is a really cool area, and I feel like I should, at some point, I really want to figure out what I want to do with this area. And there's quite a few areas actually that connect to, there's another area that connects to it right over here. Oh, it's a skeleton. Hello. Oh, we're doing it. No, I'm not. Sorry, not today. But as I was saying, I really like this area down here, because it also connects to this even larger area that's over here, and I really like the waterfalls, and I feel like at some point I should try and build something in here, and I think that would really add well to the world that I'm building here. So moving on down into our little so moving on to our valley here, I have a farm currently going. However, as of right now, it really hasn't been that efficient at. So, oh, hi there. That's a spider. Why is it? It's always the spiders. That is I think that's the third time now that I've been jump scared by a spider. Wow, okay. I was not expecting that. Well, oh yes. So currently I have this wheat farm right here. However, as of now, it's not been as efficient as I'd like it to be, or sufficient, I mean, in supplying enough food for me to do the projects that I'm really hoping to do. So I think in this video, I really want to address this by making or expanding the farm that I currently have, or making a automated system, or just a ridiculously oversized wheat farm, which I'm currently leaning towards the ridiculously oversized wheat farm. That sounds pretty ridiculous, and I think I'll do that, because why not? There's actually, just up there, let me get up there real quick. So as I was saying, there is this massive area that I have just out here, and it's right next to my base. Actually, it's just right over there, and I could totally turn this into a massive wheat farm, and I think that would add nicely to my. Ooh, I'm getting sidetracked. I do not want to get sidetracked. Anyways, I'm gonna come back to this because I'm already getting sidetracked. Continuing on with the tour. So now that I am back in the valley here, we're just gonna continue on with the tour here because, as I said up there, I was getting sidetracked, and yeah, I tend to do that. So this is actually, let me just go out of here. So this is the starting area that I have here. Was this mine which I started, and it goes all the way down there. And I actually have a mini smelter using chests and hoppers. And here is the first dirt block that I ever mined. Actually, do I have? No, I am not picking that. I am not picking it up because I currently have a bunch of dirt in my inventory, and if I were to do that, then it would be lost forever. Woo! I'm wondering, can I do a cool transition if I... How do I do this? Cool transition. Go! So this is my mine, well, strip mine to be more specific, and it is quite cramped down here. Not a lot of room to walk around in. But this is something else that I really wanted to show in this quick tour here. This is my mini smelter, and I just put lava here into these hoppers, and then I put the ores or blocks that I want to smelt in the top here. And I was thinking, once I refurbish the base, because right now it is not in the greatest condition. I really need to fix the roof. I was probably thinking of moving it up here because even though it has good access to all the materials, I do want to be able to bring up the materials that I have down here. And although I don't have a lot of materials or any materials really in these chests right now, I do want to have adequate access to them. And I think a good way to do that is I don't even have to move it up to my base. I could actually just make a big tunnel down to here like I have here, but it's just connected. I forget that there's a void down here. Am I speaking too fast? That's a serious question, right? Wait, is that structure? Are those blocks out there floating? Oh, that's cool. I'm noticing. Oh, for some reason, okay, this is gonna sound dumb. For whatever reason, I thought this pumpkin was a creeper. I don't know why, but I just thought that the pumpkin was a creeper for some reason. So now that you have pretty much everything that's going on in the worlds right now, I think the first thing I want to address is the base, because I feel like it really needs a remodeling. Remodeling. Woo! And then I think I'll... Okay, so now that you got pretty much everything that's going on in the world right now, I think the first thing that I want to address is the base, because this roof up here is kind of wacky looking, and I think this definitely needs to get fixed. But first, in order to do that, we're going to need some materials and some new tools. So I'm just gonna really quickly here, just mine up all these trees. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. Yeah, as I was saying, I really need some more resources. Oh shoot, I don't even have cobble in my inventory. Dang. Oh, it's a zombie. At least it's not on fire, because like last time there was one that was on fire. Wow, look at all that. That is a lot of cobble. Actually, while I'm in here, and I still have a lot of wood left over from earlier, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make 2 double chests, actually. So I need another one here. And I'm going to set up a station right up here, because it's convenient and already has a crafting table up here. And I'm going to gather a large amount of wood. I'm probably going to fill up these first 3 rows here of just oak wood logs. Now it's probably going to be more than enough actually for the builds or the base here. But I think I have a few ideas of how I can use that wood, and it's kind of involving this idea that I have for a wheat farm. So anyways, I'll get back to you once I have at least filled this halfway, or at least maybe 1 row, either of the 2. So I realized that my initial farm here, it's not doing so well. I mean, I only had about 3, 6, 9, 12. Well, I just counted that. Anyways, there was not enough trees being planted and growing at the same time. So I kind of, this is just going to get exponentially worse as time goes on. I'll give you a status update on this, and also the chest once I get to probably half, because this is going to take up a lot of. This is going to get really crazy. Okay, see you in a bit. All right, so now all we need is sand for glass, because I was thinking, and that'll come into play later, but it has something to do with this part of the roof right here, which I think will hopefully make the top of this base and pretty much the interior, or well, everything to do with the base, much better. And we don't need all the glass for now, but so we'll just need to take the stack here, and I'll actually just leave those in there. All right. So now that I have these resources, I should be able to begin modifying my base here. Oh, and it also has just started raining. I don't mind too much. I think what we'll start with here is we get some of this wood and staircases that I had left over. I think what I'll start with is adding a staircase up onto the roof just to make easy access a little easier here. We'll make this into a temporary staircase because I'm not quite sure yet where I want this staircase to be. So that just makes ease of getting in and out of the first and the roof easier. As I was saying earlier, I was thinking the original idea was to have oh, it's thundering out. As I was saying, the original idea was to actually have the ceiling here be actually made out of glass, so I could look at it. Let's see here. Let's see how that looks. Spooky thunder! Could you imagine it, like the 1 in a million chance that a random lightning just strikes this base? And there's just one of those lightning strikes where it also just randomly blows up. But I regret saying that now, it might actually happen. Anyways, ooh, I like this much more than what I had previously. And I'm thinking I'll probably remove the stone slabs here. Probably replace them with wood, actually. And then I think I might actually cut into the mountain here But I do know for this area right here, we're going to make this into a chest room. So let's go ahead and, since it's raining, I'll make a new crafting table here. And I'm not gonna put in any trap chests just yet, mainly because, one, I don't have the resources for it just yet, but if I did, it would be nice. For now, there is just gonna have to be a gap between all the chests here, which I don't mind. Maybe I'm feeling like I want to rotate these chests, because looking at it now, it seems a little cramped. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I like this. Looks nice. Of the slabs here. No, I don't like the way that much looks there on that. I don't know, this is nice. The chest area. Now, into another area. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to really quickly remove this and then replace it with oak wood, because I think it would look better. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. And as for the staircase, I think the temporary staircase is going to become not so permanent anymore, as in it is now going to be the permanent staircase, because I have no idea where else I'm going to put it. Either way, that will allow me to have better access to the most. I don't know, it's kind of a funky looking spiral. I mean, it is a spiral nonetheless, but it's just a little... I think I can do better. Okay, starting at the bottom once again. What do here? Is that a little bit more? Oh, now I'm going too slow. When I mean slow, I mean at the rate that it's ascending, it's going to bump into my head when I'm first trying to get on it. Maybe if I add stairs. So if I add stairs on this location here, but then I get stuck. So maybe if I add slabs instead, by walking up that again, it's going to be a bit of a tight fit on this spiral here, I must say. There we go. We just add a... Okay, then Minecraft. There we go. Yeah, I say that's a nice spiral. Let's take a look. I like the way the spiral staircase, how it is when I'm moving up it. I'm not quite sure if I'm liking how it looks visually right now. I maybe try adding some more details here. Ooh, that was a bit funky. Okay, now we're... So I think I've found a solution to fixing a little bit of the look of these stairs, and I think it has probably something to do with the way these stairs are here. I take these stairs out along with the slabs and then put in a oak brace here and probably do the same for the back. There we go. And just add back in the staircase is missing. Getting a little better. Okay. If we just go up the stairs here. Adding back the slab and then the staircase here. Or actually, rather, we could just have it. Yeah, that works. And I need an X. Go. It's looking better. I think I like how it looks now. Let's see here. We can go up it fine, so that's good. That'll be a very good addition to the base here. Then what else? Do I want anything over on this end here? Because right now I just have some torches. You know, I think what I'll do for now is I'll just leave this as is, and if I feel like I need to change it later, I'll do so. And I think now all I gotta do is just work on the roofing here. And I'm thinking for that, I'm gonna add some fences just along here. Probably take out this section here with the stairs and add those in and see how that looks. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna preemptively, where each oak log is, there's gonna be a wood block just so that there's like a divide between all the stairs. We'll do that for every section here. It seems that I've forgotten how to build a fence. Unable to craft fences, and we'll just, while I'm trying to figure out why I cannot craft fences, we'll just adjust where all the torches are. this is looking nicer. I really like that. Even though I can't craft fences, I think the fence gates look very nice on the roof here. And then now I'm thinking, fences aside, I think what I'm going to do, if I just go down here, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up here, and then I'm going to cut my way into the mountain so that way my base connects with that opening just over there. And this whole section is just going to magically open up in 3, 2, 7. Alexam. And wow, would you look at that? It magically opened up. Wow. Anyways, let's, now that this is open, let's just really quickly seal this section up so I don't have to deal with any of the mobs coming through. And I'm not going to have to do this, we're not going to do this too messy here. Still want to have some cave noises. Glad to know those are still around. We'll just seal this up with the slabs here. For now, there we are. Oh, there we are. And now that I have this tunnel here, all I gotta do now is just connect this section here with the cave that is just over there. All right, and so that is the whole tunnel completed. I raised up the ceiling a little bit more, almost spent all my tools here. I actually had to craft 2 more pickaxes just to get it done. I just adjusted the roof size just so that it has a better transition going down once I add in some like staircases and other details into the little staircase, which it is a staircase, being as it is at an incline, and there's going to be steps in it, which is what a staircase is. Anyways, now all I got to do is either, well, there's 2 things I could do. So I could build over there, or I could just finish on the staircase. And I have the feeling that I want to go and continue building the loop around, which is just over here. I'm probably thinking that I'm going to cut 3 blocks into this section right here. And for every 3 blocks, it is just going to, maybe 4, let's expand it to 4. Oh, jeez! Oh, okay. Well, that is... Man, I did not... I could have sworn I had shift on, but unfortunately it seems that I did not. That is the first time I have... Wow. Darn. Just gonna... Hi there, how are you doing, Creeper? Please ignore me. I'm just here grabbing some items. I hope you don't mind. Goodbye. Putting his pants on. Okay, so I just finished opening this back section up here. And I also just opened up this whole section here, and I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end up raising the height, or maybe lowering it, because I am right on the ceiling for most of this cave here actually, and you saw it earlier, but this is just like this. The way it opens up on that side, it's just this view is really crazy, especially it's a little bit dark out, but if I can get over to it, I'm just gonna really quickly build here. Now, well, for starters, is this crazy thing going on with the tree. I mean, this whole tree is submerged in water. Oh, and it's actually what's causing that other waterfall down there. But there's also this other crazy mountain, and I know the view is bobbing a little bit, but there's this massive mountain over there that looks like this, which I can only describe as a big tooth. To me, I'm just here to collect your wool. Okay, so I have a majority of all the resources that I'll probably use in this chest right here. The only thing I need right now are a bunch of tools. However, before I do that, I'm gonna need to equip some armor here. Before I do that, I think I'm gonna move all these two chests here just over to that mound just over there. Which will make moving everything in pretty much the efficiency at which I'm gonna do this quick project a little bit easier. So I'll go ahead and do that. And I think since this is right here, I think this can also serve as the centerpiece for our farm here, which will make this whole situation a little bit easier to manage, because this is quite a large area to be turning into a farm. All right, so before any of the building can occur, I first need to light up this whole area. But before I do that, I need to go place down this bed, because I have yet to do that, and that will make my life much easier, because I don't have to worry about all the mobs spawning while I work. There we go. That'll do for now. Okay. There is a little bit of coal here, however, I don't think that's going to be enough to supply me. So I think we're going to need to have to go on a little bit of a mining trip. And thankfully, we just lit up this whole area down here, so that will make acquiring resources much easier. A little bit over the amount of coal I was aiming for, but that's okay. Spooky cave noises. Crafting table down, and just really quickly here, it should be more than enough, but just to be sure, we'll probably use up all the torches that we have here. I'll just store those sticks in there for now. And now, I gotta go touch some grass. Oh, look at me, I'm touching grass. There we go. They have this entire section right here, all finished. Now all we need to do is do some terraforming. But first, I still need to craft some tools. Egg. Cobblestone. Cobblestone stairs. Cobblestone slab. Cobblestone wall. Cobblestone. Everything's made of cobblestone. Isn't this exciting? This is extremely exciting. Look at the excitement. Excitement! Waiting for all the seeds to grow so I can plant more seeds. Oh, I'm in water. The farm is pretty much finished. There's still some wheat growing. Have a look around. All right. I think it turned out very well. And I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Thank you for watching.